We're live. Wait, connecting. And we are live here under the lights from a historic recreation park. A beautiful night here in Healdsburg, California for some North Bay baseball. The Healdsburg, California Hounds, they are facing off against Cloverdale. Bitter rivals from the North. The Eagles are looking for their third win on the year. Both teams are 2-1. Healdsburg is looking for a key win that'll help them heading into playoffs in a few months. And I'm here. I'm Hugo. I'm joined by Spencer Finkbonner, the head coach of the American Legion team of Sonoma County, one of the best American Legion teams in California, the Petaluma Leghorns. Spencer, it's going to be a fantastic game tonight. What do you look to see from Healdsburg that'll push them past this Cloverdale team?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Hugo. I appreciate it. The Healdsburg Greyhounds, are always well coached by Coach Domenicali. They always come out hot, especially playing at home, trying to get off to a hot start before the sun finally goes down and the lights take a shining to us. So the Eagles need to play good, clean, crisp defense, limit the errors. Healdsburg's only made 3 errors on the season this far, and Cloverdale has made at least 2, whichever game they've played. So we'll see whoever can throw the most strikes and take care of the baseball should come out victorious, I think.
Yeah, and Healdsburg has Eric Nielsen on the mound, has a 0 ERA through 1 game, 1-0 on the year through a 5-inning gem of a game. Only let up 1 hit, 2 walks, struck out 9 batters in a dominant Healdsburg win. So Hounds are using Nielsen tonight. They have another game on the schedule for Friday against Montgomery, which will kick off their league schedule. It'll be interesting to see if that actually gets played, as we have an atmospheric river scheduled to come down tomorrow. A lot of games have already been moved to Thursday, including Cardinal Newman's against Ukiah, which could be on ysn365.com. But Nielsen, he's a good left-hander. It's going to be interesting to see against Cloverdale. Spencer, what do you think?
Yeah, Nielsen's got a big, tall frame, over 6 foot. He's got a good downward tilt. Lefties are always unpredictable with that little tail that he's got going. So I expect this to be a tough matchup for Cloverdale, and we'll see what if Nielsen can prove me right.
So, yeah, with that being said, we are just about ready to get started. Cash Langston will lead off for the Eagles. Left-handed hitter. He's going to be playing, I believe,
second base.
Second base, yeah. So here we go. Langston will get set. The umpire will say play ball. We'll get ready to go here. Nielsen from the belt. He'll fire his first one. It's fouled off. Nearly hits Coach Domenicali. So there's a foul ball.
I love it. Cash getting in the box, ready to swing first pitch. Just a tad bit late, but he's ready to rock and roll.
So here we go. Langston awaits his second pitch. Nielsen delivers. In there, just a little inside. John Wallace, the catcher behind the plate for Healdsburg, tried to get the frame up there. Umpire would not let it happen. Here's the 1-1.
Ooh, good pitch.
And nice one there. Just caught the outside corner of the strike zone. Strike 2 here. 1-2. Now Nielsen looking to continue his great stretch of no-run baseball. And it's a good team to face. Cloverdale, they'll test him. Play with a lot of heart. Smaller team, a lot of sophomores. But they've got some seniors to balance them out. Good veteran balance with those youngsters.
Yeah, Cash having a really good patience at the plate here.
Here's the pitch. That one is swung on and driven into right field. It hops up and off the hands of Xander Harms. He's able to field it, though, with his bare hand, throw it back in. But a great play, nevertheless. Great piece of hitting for Cash Langston as Cloverdale has their leadoff man on, bringing up Kobe Haug.
And just like that, we won't see history tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, maybe Cloverdale's pitcher. We'll see. Here's the pitch. Oh, no, it's a pick back. Oh, nearly got him. Langston is taking a bit of a big lead there. A little bit bigger than most.
Yeah, Langston got out there a little too late, and Niels, taking control of the running game with a nice little pick off to first.
And we'll see. Langston a little bit more hesitant to take that big league as Nielsen throws a second pickoff attempt over. What do you tell lefty pitchers? You know, it's a lot different from righties. Lefties are obviously facing first base when they go for their pickoff attempts, as Nielsen fires one in there across the plate, swinging through it as Haug, and that is surprisingly the first pitch of this at bat. 0-1 now. But yeah, what do you tell left-handed pitchers? You know, when they're going to pick at first.
Yeah, the biggest thing for us is we try to tell them to get their glove going towards home plate. Too much of the time, you know, the pitcher will get his glove going towards the first base coach, and then he'll try to pick over, and it's just too easy of a tell, you know, especially at our level and as the game evolves. Really want everything to go towards home, and then just at the last second, the foot comes down on that 45, and a nice easy pickoff. So,
as Nielsen throws another pickoff attempt over, 0-2 now to Haug. Pitch count has got to be a bit of a concern here early for Healdsburg early in this season. They've only thrown 4 pitchers so far. Similar with a lot of teams, keeping pitch counts low. I mean, Nielsen, he looks like he could have gone the distance in his last start as he gets Haug swinging. That's the first strikeout of the game, and strikeout number 10 on the season for Nielsen. He could have gone the distance, but I imagine pitch count was a bit of a factor playing into arm healthiness, healthiness of the body and of the arm. As it's a long season. These guys play nearly 30 games, and then eventually they play in the summer. As the first pitch from Nielsen is outside to Evan Robledo.
First breaking ball right there, not very close to the plate there.
Yeah, a bit high and outside there from Nielsen.
Fastball.
Here's the pitch, and he throws it in the dirt.
Good block.
Good stop there by John Wallace. Healdsburg, they have a bit of a big hole in their defense, not only at shortstop, not having Tyler Swanson, who's currently at Grand Canyon University, and then you have Wyatt Duggan, who is behind the plate. He is no longer with the team after graduating. John Wallace is now behind the plate tonight, so he's looking to make his graduate proud as Nielsen throws one up high for a 3-0 count.
Yeah, Wyatt was a really good player last year. He got invited to the 2024 Senior All-Star Game down in Petaluma. And he held his own with all the big schools down in MCAL and Sonoma County and Napa. So
that pitch is in there, and it's a 4-pitch walk, a little bit outside. But now runners on first and second for Cloverdale as they have Damian Guerrero coming to the plate. So Healdsburg, not any means to panic right now, as they do have only one out. So maybe a little bit of panic, but I don't think so. Nielsen, he's been playing very, very good baseball, pitching the ball very well. So I think they'll keep it here and keep it with him.
Yeah, 4-hitter up. The infield's back. Outfield slightly shifted to the pull side as we got a foul ball down the right field line.
Yeah, aggressive approach now from Damian Guerrero. Cloverdale kind of seeing Nielsen a lot better than some other teams have earlier on in this season. This is interesting. Only playing 4 non-league games before you head into league competition. Heading into that NBL Redwood, which is always very interesting to see what happens as Nielsen steps off. You got Montgomery, you've got Healdsburg, you got Santa Rosa. It's kind of a loaded. It's kind of a loaded league. The NBL, the top division of the NBL is definitely loaded, but you look at the Redwood, they're also loaded as well.
Oh, definitely.
That pitch is in the dirt. Great stop there by Wallace as it is 1-1.
Yeah, you got St. Vincent, Santa Rosa, Healdsburg, Piner.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about St. Vincent. Here's the pitch. It's outside. There's a ball. Definitely different look with the changing, the augmentation of football now, moving in those VVAL teams, those MCAL teams. Very interesting to see kind of how that plays into, football. But then you look at baseball, basketball stayed the same. So you still have some of those core matchups. But,
trick play.
Yeah, interesting pick over.
Kelly special, trying to get a cheesy little out right there with a pick to first base with the first baseman playing behind. Coach Bird for Cloverdale, the head coach, having a good eye on the first baseman right there, trying to sneak in behind. That was good, good all the way around for sure.
Yeah, that was interesting. I haven't really seen Healdsburg try that just yet, as that one is high from Nielsen. So 3-1 count now to Guerrero. I think Nielsen might be a little bit of confidence right now. He's the last 2 or 3 pitches he's thrown inside the strike zone have been solid contact for Cloverdale. So we'll see what he can do here to try and rebound some of that confidence.
Yeah, just missing a bit arm side and high. That was better, driving the ball down at the knees. Unfortunately, that was ball 4. But, just needs to get that confidence back in the groove. He kind of got hit around a few foul balls and kind of shook his little confidence right there. But needs to get his front arm, get his glove side tucked and get out and throw through the catcher here.
Yeah, John Wallace heads out to calm Nielsen down. Bases loaded here, but Healdsburg has a decent middle infield. You got Vinny Lupi at second and Henry Smith out at shortstop. Smith is a solid player, so wouldn't be shocked if Healdsburg can get a good double play ball here. Also, not to mention on the corners, Alex Maramanos at first. He's great. He's got a great arm. And also Nova Peril, the starting quarterback for Healdsburg, at third. He's got a few Division III offers to play quarterback, as that pitch is in there for a swinging strike. A little bit of hesitation there from Axel. He finally went, but nevertheless, 1-1 now. Here we go. That one's outside again. Kind of interesting because you got the guys in the corners playing in a little bit. Maramanos on the infield grass. Peril nearly there.
Yeah, corners up, middle back, hoping for a ground ball up the middle. They'll go 6-4-3 or 4-6-3. And then corner guys looking to come home and back to first base.
Yeah, that was a great pitch there from Nielsen. Little breaking ball there. Gets Axel to chase. On deck for Cloverdale is Jose Damian. He's looking to make a big impact here for the Eagles. Here comes the pitch. Nielsen, swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout number 2. And Axel is sat down by Nielsen. Second strikeout of the game for him. He's trying to pitch out of this jam. Already thrown 22 pitches. So Healdsburg not too keen to go super deep into that pitching staff, but will be interesting to see how they approach it. There's a strike in there. Something to mention, though, with the league shift is Annalee went down to the Redwood. So both leagues are playing in that format that's very consistent with. There's a pitch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Nielsen as he's looking to get out of this inning. 0-2 count to Damian. But they're playing 3 games against each league opponent, so that's going to be very interesting. You look at the Redwood with how big that league has become with the shifting of teams. You're going to have a lot of games in the Redwood as opposed to the Oak. You see Cardinal Newman, they're playing, as you mentioned, some tough baseball against Granada, Valley Christian, some really solid teams. Yeah, Whitney, as there's a pitch. Got him! He got him on the outside corner, and he sits Damian down. Strikeout number 3 on the game for Nielsen as he's able to pitch out of that jam, and we will head to the bottom of the first for the Hounds. Great job, great pitching there from Nielsen to just dial in. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, to be able to strand three base runners right there on 3 almost consecutive punch-outs. That's good confidence building. Hopefully that's the slow start, and now things should pick up for him and get on his way.
And with that being said, we will head to a break. Stay with us here as we'll have the bottom of the first coming up as Hayden Mariani looks to get things started for the Hounds. We're back here for the top of the first inning from Rec Park as Aiden Mariani leads off against Colin Craig from Cloverdale. We'll see what Mariani can do. He's a righty. Here's the first pitch from Craig.
Colin Craig, a slender built, little 3/4. We like to call them thumbers, put a little on, take a lot off. Not going to throw it by you, but just going to, soft you to death. So center fielder shaded over, just a hair to the pull side.
Yeah, we'll see. Mariani's taking
slider in the dirt.
2 in a row here. 2-0 now to him. He's been solid for the Hounds all year, batting .500. I believe he was all-league last year, batting in the 300. So he is definitely looking to have another stellar year, and he's only a junior. So Healdsburg has a good one for at least another season, as that pitch is a bit wild, just a bit outside, heads to the backstop. No runners on, though, so no damage done for Craig, but it is 3-0 to Mariani.
Mariani, good leadoff hitter, nice and patient, looking for his pitch and his pitch only.
And yeah, we'll see. Healdsburg, interesting. They're wearing gray uniforms at home with their white pants. So cool kind of color combination. So that pitch is in the dirt as well, and Mariani has a 4-pitch leadoff walk with right fielder Xander Harms coming to the plate. There we go, Xander. He's a stud running back for this Healdsburg football team. Can run through pretty much anyone, and we'll see what he can do here for the baseball team. A lot of 3-sport guys here at Healdsburg. It's a smaller school, so you got to have a lot of 3-sport guys as Craig picks over, and Mariani is able to get back.
Yeah, the
rather
Healdsburg
quickly.
Greyhounds had one heck of a season for football, and look to continue it out here on the baseball diamond.
Well, yeah, Rec Park. It's a historic field. It's a great field to watch.
There he
Mariani goes, and the ball goes into the backstop. And Xander Harms awaits here. Healdsburg has taken 5 straight pitches from Craig. All have been balls. Mariani moves up to second. Would you call that a stolen base or a wild pitch? It's a good question. He was going, though.
I think he had the base stolen regardless if the catcher caught it or not.
Yep. So there's Craig's first strike of the game. Nice little breaking ball drops in to the top of the zone. See what Harms can do here. He's a senior, so he's looking for a big year. He's followed by a few more seniors, Isaiah Robles and Nova Peril on this team. But you've got batting cleanup for Healdsburg is actually Henry Smith, who's playing shortstop today. He's a good pitcher for the Hounds. We'll see if they use him later on in this game.
Oh.
As that one is swung on and belted into the gap. Wait, the center field going back. It's over his head. Mariani's going to head around third and head for home. Xander Harms checks up at second. Mariani slides in smoothly, safely, and calmly, and the Hounds are up 1-0. Great piece of hitting to put it right over Guerrero's head in center field. Looked like it was going into the gap by the way the left fielder was running for it, but right over the center fielder's head, and the Hounds already have one on the board.
Guerrero had a great read at it, just missed it. Threw a good, nice strike to the shortstop. Unfortunately, that lack of senior leadership right there let him know that runner tagged or was going to try to tag and score. Would have been a lot closer at the plate. Would have known that he was going.
And now you have Isaiah Robles, the righty. He's got a lot of power. He takes that ball outside. As Craig, this is not your ideal start if you're Cloverdale. 1-0 already with Healdsburg. We'll see what Robles can do here, facing a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. He swings on it and pops it up. Got a little bit under it. Second baseman calls everyone off, and he is able to make the catch to a crucial first out on the game for Cloverdale. Nice job by Colin Craig.
Back-to-back little cutter, slider just off the end of the bat. First base open, he Colin wasn't too worried about walking the big fella. Set up the double play right there, but got him to pop up.
Yeah, he got him. I think Robles, his eyes just got too big there, and he went for that cut and couldn't get a hold of it as Hank Smith swings at one, strike one, a little bit off the plate there. So he'll look to kind of reset. Healdsburg going a little bit more aggressive now on Craig after that nice leadoff piece of nice leadoff piece of hitting from both Hayden Mariani and Xander Harms. As Harms takes third on a stolen base.
Cloverdale playing halfway. Hard ground ball at him. They'll maybe look to go home.
Yeah, they don't want things getting out of hand as there's a foul tip. Strike two to Hank Smith. Yeah, definitely interesting to see. When you're Cloverdale, you have a smaller team. So the question is, they have the pitcher hitting today. Are they gonna have that much depth in pitching? Are they gonna be able to, have their guys ready for? I think Willits. They go to Willits next. They already played a game against Willits this year and won that one. So the question is, when it comes to NCL play, that depth, that small amount of players on their roster is going to come into question as Smith faces 1-2 pitch, and it's outside. It's going to go to the backstop. Xander Harms comes home, and he is safe, beats the throw, and the Hounds are up 2-0.
Harms with a great read there with ball and dirt. Didn't think twice about it. Took off. Great wheels, great instinct. Easy score.
Yeah, the Hounds already up 2-0 here. Craig only has thrown 14 total pitches, but Healdsburg's trying to make that a lot higher, have a big first inning. As here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. Good eye there from Henry Smith. He works this now into a 3-2 count.
Henry Smith trying to be a leadoff hitter, keep the inning rolling.
And here we go. Smith, he's a solid product out of Healdsburg Little League. Very good player. Got a good bat, got a good arm. As he swings on one high, hits it into left field. It goes off the glove of the left fielder. Smith will turn for second, but checks up with that kind of short porch out there in left field as he will take that single. Nice job. Nice piece of hitting there on kind of a hanging, I don't know if that was a cutter or a slider. And put it down the left field line. Great job there by Henry Smith.
Hog out there and left, making the most out of it, just trying to keep it in front. Good strong throw to second base to keep the Greyhound at first.
And now Nova Perro comes to the plate. He's got some power. We mentioned elite quarterback here at Healdsburg High School. Oh, definitely. Axel thought about throwing it just a backside pick to first base, but Smith was on it. Here we go, Peril.
Nova definitely has a chance to play football at the next level.
And he's already gotten numerous offers as that pick over from Craig goes out of play, and Smith will take second. So just a little bit of a tough go there, tough throwing error from the pitcher. Got past the first baseman. And now Healdsburg has another runner in scoring position.
Like I mentioned, errors will kill you right there, First inning, got to be able to play catch.
Yeah, and Cloverdale, they do not lack the arms on this team as Peril puts one into center field. Guerrero going back, it's over his head. Rounding third and coming home easily will be Smith, and heading for second with another double is Nova Peril, and the Hounds lead 3-0.
Henry Smith right there knew exactly where the outfielders were and knew that ball was not going to be caught. Was able to touch third and jog it in nice and easy. Great read.
Yeah, Guerrero might want to start playing a little bit deeper out there in center field. He's had two balls now go over his head. And now John Wallace comes to the plate. He is the last of the power alley for Healdsburg. But something to mention, they've got some pretty solid and big players coming up in their roster despite only having Wallace batting sixth. They've got Vinny Lupi on deck and Alex Maramanos in the hole. So a lot of guys with decent power speed combination, and they're going to be looking to expand this lead for Healdsburg as Wallace takes a strike there.
Yeah, definitely have a relentless mentality at the plate. Each one of these Healdsburg hitters get up there and they're looking for their pitch and their pitch only, and I know Coach Domenicali does a hell of a job with two-strike approach and really getting these guys to buy in. Uh-oh.
And there's one swung on and driven deep. Left field, it's going to go into foul territory. Good hustle there by Haug to try and get it. But a pitch to get a hold of John Wallace, my goodness. Just a little bit too much.